Welcome back, my little animals. Okay, so today we're going to be using the new Morphe James Charles palette. Let me tell you, this tutorial is going to look so bomb. Like, so bomb. So this is like the first time I ever use any type of like major colors, because you know I like to be like little basic sometimes, and I don't like to get out of my comfort zone, which is like browns and neutrals and like, you know, a little bit of black here and there. So when I started looking at these colors, I'm just like, and yeah, my artist side literally just like came out, and I somehow got blue on my eyes. So it came out, it happened. Let's just get started with the video. This is my first impressions. This is my first time using it. So let's go ahead and get started. So today we're going to be playing around with the James palette, Morphe palette. So started. Okay. So I'm going to be picking up.
So as you can tell, I have just no idea what I'm doing, and I just chose to pick up Code James because, you know, browns, nothing can go wrong with the browns, or like the, you know, the dark rusted colors. So we're just going to be popping it all over our crease, and I'm using a big fluffy crease brush because, you know, we want it to go everywhere because it's going to be our transition color. So nobody wants to waste their time with like a small little pencil brush, so just throw it on, smear it around town, and we're just gonna go in on this color. So here we go, windshield wiper motions, blend it a little. We do the little circles here and then, you know, just to keep things a little exciting. And as you can see, I'm just going to be doing the same to the other side. Just to let you guys know, I did already set and prime, prep and set, you know, the whole works. I used my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and then I set it with a translucent powder over. And back again with the crease. Here we go. So apparently I want to do another color, and the next color I'll be choosing is Social Blade. This is going to be like the brightest green in the palette because, you know, I have no idea what I'm doing, and there's just so many colors. You gotta choose the bright ones because they stand out the most, you know? So, you know, YOLO. And we're just going to be putting it on like the outer part of our eye, and it looks like I have a green skittle on my eye right now, but it's okay, you know? It happens. It's gonna work. I have no idea what I'm doing at this point, but like you see, you kind of like pat and swipe, pat and swipe. Next, we're going to go ahead and be using 518, the brightest orange in the palette. Okay, so we're going to be picking up this orange and we're going to be putting back on our crease. And as you can tell, it looks kind of like brown and it looks kind of like gunky looking at this point, but you know what? It's okay, you blend it. You just blend it away, and look at that. Whoop, blendedy whoop whoop. And it just looks actually pretty good at this point, so you know what? I'm going to be going in with Rusted. Now I didn't show this in the palette because, you know, completely forgot I was even filming. So we're going to be going in with a pencil dome brush. This is for more precise looks, and as you can see, I want it directly into the crease. So I'm just going to be going back and forth with the color Rusted. Next, of course, because you got to blend everything because it just doesn't look the same if you don't blend. So go in with a nice clean blending brush. As you can see, the brushes that I'm using, they're all from BH Cosmetics. Nothing too fancy, and it gets the work done, and I honestly like love these brushes. So then we're going to be going in with the color You're Kidding, because, you know, I am not kidding, honey boo boo. We're going to be going back into the crease, sharpening it up, you know, because we're kind of doing the cut crease right now, but not really. So just keep on going with it. We're going to create more dimension into the eye. It's going to look fabulous. And look at how fast I am going. Oh wow, Ani, you are doing great, honey. Yes, work it. Anyways, okay, now that we did that, we're going to go back in with a nice fluffy blending brush because, you know, blending is key. Next, I'm going to be using this concealer brush, nice flat concealer brush. You don't want anything super fat or like fluffy because, you know, you want preciseness, honey. And we're going to be going back with my favorite Shape Tape Concealer. And as you can see, you want to pat it first. You don't want to swipe it, because if you swipe it, swiper will swipe all your concealer all over your eyelid, and you just don't want that. So we're going to be placing a little bit more concealer just to create like that nice canvas, that just no color look. So when you place the color on top of it, it just like pops even more. Trust me, you'll use it, you'll see the difference, you'll thank me later. Here I'm going to be using a nice little fluffy angled brush. This brush I love just because I'm going to be grabbing the color 518 again, and with this color I'm just going to be patting it on the brush. You want a good amount. As you can see, that was pigmented AF, and we're going to be popping it right on top of the concealer. As you see, there is no swiping motion to this motion. We're going to be pushing it in. You're going to be pat all the way to your concealer, honey. And it just creates like that really nice bright color right on top of your eyelid. You don't want to swipe it too much because, you know, we want the color to stay where we put it. Same thing, I'm going to be going back with my concealer on the other eye. Same thing, grabbing the color 518, popping it back on there, doing your thing. And this is how we're going to do the next part. Next part, I'm grabbing a clean pencil dome brush. Now, as you can see, I said this one, and this one is called Playground. Playground, I'm going to be popping it right under my eye. Right like on the lower part of your eye. And just like, you know how you do your wings? Kind of wing it out, but not completely. And as you can see, it made a really, really bright blue. And lastly, I'm going to be going in with my eyeliner. This is the L'Oreal Black Mica eyeliner. I'm obsessed with it because it's a felt tip and it's just so easy to control, so you know. Then, after my little dance, I grabbed my Maybelline New York's Eye Studio. This is a gel black eyeliner. They sell it pretty much anywhere. It's like $3, I think, if not like $9. I don't know, one of those things. And then I grabbed my favorite mascara, which is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Waterproof. Don't ask me why I chose waterproof. I don't know, I just use it. Then I just threw on some lashes because, you know, nothing looks complete without the lashes. And I think I'm done at this point. So you know what? Let's go ahead and see how I did. If you want to see like the rest of the video and see like what I thought of the palette, you will see my true, honest opinions on this palette in 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.
So, would I personally recommend this palette? Yes. And surprisingly, a lot of the pigments and like the colors, they're very, very easy to play around with. This is one of my first looks that I jump out of my comfort zone with, and it's just like, okay, James palette, like, yeah, like I would personally highly recommend this. And I'm very, very picky with my eyeshadow, so I love my eyeshadows to like glide on and just like easily like play around with. So this is like a definitely must-have palette that I would personally recommend, just because it's like the colors in here are unbelievably like amazing. Like, just look at these colors. They're so pigmented and they're so bright and colorful. Like, you could see the gradation of like from the light to like dark, and it's beautiful. Like, this is a must-have palette. This is a must-have palette. Like, as soon as it came out, instantly went on Morphe and I was just like, mine. So this is the look I came up with. And once again, like, I don't usually do like crazy colors like this. Like, this is complete like out there. And for those of you who do know me, and or you don't, I am an artist, so it's like when playing with this palette, when it says like when it says unleash your inner artist, this has my name like written all over it. So definitely I would highly, highly, highly recommend this palette. I know I tried comparing it to like the Morphe Artistry palette because they do have like another palette somewhat like this. Not really, but the colors in this are like unbelievably pigmented. Like the color payoff is amazing. Like in the Artistry palette, like the other Morphe palette, like not bashing Morphe or anything, like your palettes are amazing, but can we just talk about like how bright these are? Like they're beautiful. Like they're awesome. They're just awesome. Like there's no other way I can like reword this. This is just like a really good palette. I would definitely recommend to anybody that is like getting into makeup, anybody who's just like looking to change things up a bit, because this is one of the first eye looks I use blue in, and it actually came out like pretty bomb. So with that being said, it is Ani approved, and yeah, I'm obsessed with it. This is gonna be like my new go-to palette. Like I kid you not, it has all the colors I need to like do anything with. So thank you for watching. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, anything at all, leave it down in the comment section. Message me, like, subscribe if you want to keep on seeing like videos and things here and there, and you know, the whole works. So AnaItzel. And lastly, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful evening, night, day, morning, whatever. Have a nice day. Bye guys.